Hey crew, it's Pitt, and I am back with another react. It is so nice to be able to do that in my own tone of voice. It's not going to last, I'm going to have to change it up, but I wanted to at least do the intro in my own tone of voice this one time. So, hey crew, it's Pitt, and I am back with another reaction. Today we are going to be checking out a new hot drop from Mr. Tommy Vext. This is America Meant to Me. Let's dig in and see what's up. I can't pop off, I don't have it.
We're standing in the shadow of our greatest foe.
And it's us.
We're staring in the mirror at someone that we don't know. Denying what our feelings are, don't tell me that it's black or white. Cause it's all about control. That we're our own worst enemy, the author of our tragedy. Now we're killing ourselves just to
We just got one of those.
author of our tragedy. Now we're killing ourselves just to cope. We become our own worst fear.
Y'all saw all that freedom on the ground? Let's stop and talk about it.
We become our own.
Right here. Alright. I love this. Like, I just did this, and I just was there. We just buried my father-in-law, and so I got to see again the freedom in the ground. I got to see again. I got to hear taps played in earnest again. And it brought tears to my eyes again. It brought tears to the eyes of my son, because that was the first time he got to hear it played in earnest for someone who served. For someone who served in the time of and theater of a war in the service of our country. Someone who very much loved this country and hated the direction every bit as much as I do. We are indeed our own worst enemies. We do indeed spin ourselves up every single day. Both sides of the aisle does it, so don't try and say it's not you, right? Everybody's doing it, and one side definitely does it more than the other, though. Their spin is a little bit harder, and you can take from that what you will, but there are factual things and there are untrue things, and those two never shall meet, right? We live in alternate realities, and that is our problem. But this right here gives us the ability to fight about it. It gives us the ability to argue about the petty nuances of everyday life, to talk and to argue and to disagree. That is where the freedom for that lies. That is where the freedom to step on that flag lies. That is where the freedom to burn that flag lies, is right here under these stones. These people died for a reason. Now, not all of these died in time of war, but most of them, if not all of, no, not all of them, but most of them have served in theater of war. Even if they didn't give the ultimate sacrifice then, they were ready to. They signed a check up to and including their lives, so that you could bitch about whether socialism will work, right? Or whether capitalism is terrible, or whether taxation is theft, all of which are false. This is the reason. This is freedom. This is the price of freedom. This is what it costs for you to be able to be displeased with your government and not have to fear them kicking your door in at night. This is what it costs to be able to voice the fact that you are displeased with your government without fear of retribution. This is the cost, and I am very much afraid that we are really close to paying a new price for freedom. I believe freedom will win. I do, and I believe that one side is fighting for freedom, and I know that's divisive, and I don't care. One side will win this. It is clearly obvious who it will be, and if you don't believe that, then you are uneducated. One side is willing to stand for what is right, and one side is willing to run over what is right, to stand for what they want. We're not going to let you run over. Anyway, this is a great song. It's bringing a lot of conversation, but this is something that needs to be said, right? We are a day away. Yesterday was the 4th of July. Today is the 5th of July, and everybody forgets about the flag on the 5th of July. Everybody forgets about all of the freedoms on the 5th of July. They worry about it on the 4th. They don't even call it Independence Day. It's the 4th of July, like the day is the holiday and not the meaning behind it.
wishing that it all would just disappear. Ashamed to see the death of our liberty. I've become so blind, but now I see what America meant to me.
They say you don't know what you have until you lose it, right? I don't think we've lost anything. I'm a white pill. I'm out here trying to show everybody I'm not a red pill, I'm not a blue pill, and I'm not a black pill. I'm a white pill. Because we have hope, and that hope is freedom. It is the ability to disagree. It is the ability to not find common ground and still live in peace. That is what I am manifesting into our world. That is what I am trying for. That is what America means to me.
America meant to me. America meant to me. Up to now I thought I knew myself. What did I really know? What did I really know? That I was born with the right to have a sense of self. Denying what I felt inside. Don't tell me that I'm black or white, 'cause I sold my soul to pretend that everything would be alright if I could make it through the night. 'Cause a mask is a means to an end.
If that ain't the truth. Those things are so symbolic in so many ways. I talk about energetic investment, and for the most part, I don't get deep enough on it because it is such an intrinsic part of the existence of the universe that it is hard to even dive all the way into. I try. I have various videos on various playlists where I try, but the idea of is something that you can invest your energy in. It is something that you can take and internalize and invest yourself in so that it becomes a reality. And those things are absolutely one of them. The energetic investment that went into the convincing of everyone that they were in any way effective was intentional. The other side understands energetic investment, and we don't because we refuse to admit that it's there. Now, I am a different animal, right? I am here standing in a spot that most people won't. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you should definitely check out the Bible playlist. But energetic investment is real. Magic is real. It is told to you in the Bible that you can do things, that you have the ability to affect things, that prayer alone can do it, but that you have the power to touch a fig tree and tell it to never bear fruit. That you can tell a mountain to be cast into the ocean. Those things are told to you, and then you're told to dismiss them because that's only for the holy and the righteous, and it is untrue. It has been invested in you at creation to be able to create. And the spark, the easiest part for you to be able to access is your voice. Your voice allows you to change the reality around you. It does. The things that you speak aloud become reality to you and around you. Be careful with the words you choose. Be careful where you place your energy. Even in opposition of tyranny, you can still invest your energy into the tyranny. If you are making the thing the idol and you are investing your energy into the anti, you are doing just as much harm as the ones investing their energy into the pro. And that's where I'm going to leave that.
Wishing that I could just disappear. Ashamed to see the death of my liberty. I've become so blind, but now I see what America meant to me. America meant to me. Become our own worst fear, wishing that I could just disappear. Ashamed to see the death of our liberty.
Liberty does not die as long as one breath holds aloft the freedom for all. Right? As long as I am still here and breathing, liberty is not dead yet. Because I still have the ability. I may not be as effective, but I do still have abilities. But you got to be really careful with that because you can go feeding the anti, right? You got to be really careful. And a lot of these people out here being very vocal are feeding the wrong side of things. As the 47th President of the United States, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're good. I think we're going to be okay on this. I think we're coming out the other side of this in a much better place. I think that enough people have woken up.
I want to thank some of the people that are here. A man that has an incredible voice, and he's become more powerful because they tried to knock him out, and instead of knocking him out, he's become bigger. Tommy Vext. Who's Tommy? Who's Tommy? He became bigger and better, huh?
We got you, fam. I'm here for it, right? Y'all know we here for the discussion. We're here for the music. We're here to support these artists who are talking about the right things, but we're here for the discussions. I am desperately trying to invest my energy into the middle. I believe in this country. I believe in everything we were founded on. I do. I went back and reviewed it to make sure. We went through the Constitution. We went through the Declaration of Independence. We read aloud all of the Federalist Papers. We went back to Plato and read aloud the Republic so that we could understand the difference between the governing systems. We have done that on this channel. We have playlists full of it. We seek knowledge over here. We are looking to dispel the fake, the half-truths, and the outright lies. There are plenty of them to go around for every system there is. For every side of every system, there is plenty to pick apart, and we're doing it piece by piece and slowly but surely, but we're going through it. I fully believe in this country. I think that we have the ability to raise up more people here than has ever been possible anywhere. I believe that if we do the things that we say we stand for, we'll be all right. The majority of the people, take it or leave it if you want, do not like the direction that this country is headed in. They do not. They do not like the swapping of biological truth. They do not like the dismemberment of created beings. Most people don't like those things. But the squeaky wheel is out there screaming that everybody does. Everybody has to agree with us, or you're some kind of igot or ism or some kind of thing. Don't buy it. Don't engage with it. The people who are pushing those things know what they are doing. They know that they are triggering you into your response. They know that they are triggering you into funding the thing by thinking you're funding the anti, because there is no difference, right? There is a scale. There is objective good and evil, right? But humans almost exclusively will never achieve the polar ends of that. Everybody is in the middle to some degree or another, intentionally or not. That is true for a myriad of things. And the point is not to be on the extremes of either, right? It is to be in the middle. Between love and wrath, you should be able to have righteous wrath, to be angry and use that anger in a righteous way. And you should be able to extend love where it seems like it doesn't deserve to go. You should be able to be in the middle between love and wrath, between pride and humbleness, between greed and charity. These are polar ends of the sliding scale, right? There are several sliding scales. Strive to be in the middle. Strive to be informed. Stand absolutely where you are placed, right? You know where your morals lie. Stand on them. You don't have to go out and be militant. You don't have to go out and engage anyone else, but you do not have to tolerate anyone overstepping your bounds. You are a sovereign human being. You are here for a purpose on your own particular timeline. And nobody gets to push you around on that timeline. I believe that we are coming together, right? Several of us are intentionally colliding our timelines into a better future. I am one of those people. I am investing my energy into discussing the topics that are real, to showing that there is a lot of problems on both sides, but if you shine a light on it, if you get more knowledge, you almost always come out on the right side of things. Going off of what someone else says, even me, is never a good idea. You should always go back and check it out for yourself. Make sure you are standing in the truth. And if you're standing in the truth, our America has not fallen. There are too many of us. There are too many of us who will stand, right? I stand until I am knocked down. And by knocked down, I meant permanently. I stand on freedom, even the freedom of people I don't like, even the freedom of people I disagree with. And it pisses people off all the time. We have a victim mindset in this country, and we need to get rid of that because America does not mean that. America does not mean that the government gives you the ability to be happy. It means that you get the chance to go and find your happiness. That is America. That's what America means to me. You get the choice. You don't like what my state has, you can go to the next one over, and they have different things. That is a republic. That is the intentionality of the system. We don't have to agree. We have to be here to stand for human rights. We have to be here to stand for freedom. And human rights means all humans. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up because I am already going way too long. It's what I do. I talk about these things because most people won't. I don't mind. You can get mad at me if you want to. It doesn't change where I stand at all. Me and God are good. Y'all make sure y'all get back over to Tommy's page, give him a like, share, and a sub, throw him a comment, let him know you appreciate what he is doing. I do. I am here for these independent artists. I am especially here for these independents who are out here trying to fight the good fight. And Tommy is. Tommy's letting you know something here. Right? I see our country as the best on the world. I have been to 13, and that is by no means a majority. But of the 13 I've been to, 7 of them were considered free countries, and they are not. This one people bitch about. People complain that we're not free here, and okay, maybe you're right. Maybe some of the regulations are overbearing, but there is a reason for most of them. I can sit down and discuss both sides of the argument for most of the regulations that you bitch about every single day. There are reasons why we have hunting and fishing licenses. There are reasons why we pay taxes. It is not theft. It is a privilege. It is a privilege to be able to pay someone else to do the thing that you don't want to do. You don't have to like it. Doesn't make it untrue. If you don't like what I'm saying, let me know down below. Hey, give me a like, share, and a sub. Throw me a comment, whether you like it or not. As long as you keep it respectful, I'll let it stay up. But if you get out of the box, I have no problem cutting you off. If you really like what I'm doing, hit me with the super thanks. It will be greatly appreciated. I still feel awkward saying that. To the crew, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate every single minute that you are here with me, and I am praying for you every single day. Until next time, I love you. God loves you. You are perfect, whole, and complete just the way that you are. And this has been Pitt's Take. Peace.